Hello and welcome to the program. I'm your host, Neal Howard. Thank you for joining us here on Health Professional Radio. Health and fitness expert, television star, and three-time #1 New York Times bestselling author Bob Harper is joining us today to talk about how it is to live after having a massive heart attack. He's joined with us by Dr. Wexelman as well. Welcome to the program, both of you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Hi, Neal.
Thanks for both of you for taking the time. Now, Bob, you're here to tell us about your story. You suffered a massive heart attack. What was that like? How did that happen?
Well, Neal, on February 12th of 2017, I had a heart attack, and I don't remember anything about that day. All I remember is waking up in a hospital 2 days later, surrounded by friends and family from Los Angeles and Tennessee, telling me that I had experienced a heart attack and immediately went into cardiac arrest. And it was so mind-boggling because I would have never thought in a million years that I could have ever had a heart attack.
Now, your life has been drastically changed. Talk about some of these changes.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you. Not only has my exercise program had to change, which I'm now much more, I'm not as high intensity as I used to be. My diet is a little bit more balanced than it was before. I'll tell you one of the biggest changes, though. My biggest change is the relationship that I have created with my doctors. And it is something that is new for me. I have always been a person that has been in control, and I'm the one that tells you what to do, Neal. And now all of a sudden, having my doctors tell me what to do and making sure that I follow the medication program that they want me on has been major changes in my life.
Now, you're working to raise awareness. Are you working to raise awareness on how to prevent heart attacks, how to live after suffering a heart attack, or maybe a combination of the two?
Well, I think that you hit the nail on the head. It's a combination of the two. I am working very closely with AstraZeneca. We put together a website called Survivors Have Heart, where I have these 6 survivor kits. I think that anyone could follow these guidelines and live a healthier life. But you said something really important about having another heart attack. And when I found that out from my doctors, that I'm at risk of having another heart attack, that was a huge wake-up call for me.
In fact, that's the reason that you were given Brilinta when you left the hospital, actually the medication. Because in a major study, Brilinta at 90 milligrams twice a day with an aspirin a day was found to decrease the rate of a second heart attack as well as decrease the death from that heart attack. So even though Brilinta is not made for everybody because it can cause bleeding, the fact is that Bob is working so well with his doctors to make sure that they're in contact and to follow the rules and the treatment plan, and that's going to help him stay well for a long time.
So, Neal, the message there right now is to listen to your doctors.
I agree completely.
Dr. Wexelman, what exactly happens when a person has a heart attack?
Well, when a heart attack occurs when one of the small arteries of the heart, the coronary arteries, get blocked up either with plaque with cholesterol or with a blood clot. At that point, no blood can get through to the heart muscle. The heart muscle starts starving, and that's the chest pain that people feel, and then the heart muscle dies.
So who is the best candidate for this type of treatment? You know, you say it's not for everyone.
Well, anybody who suffered an acute coronary syndrome or, as we call it, a heart attack or severe chest pain that leads them into a hospital, they're candidates for this type of medication therapy.
So, Bob, what's the most important takeaway that you'd like our audience to deal with today?
Well, I think the biggest takeaway is to create a relationship with your doctor and know what your health is from the inside out. It can't just be about the physicality. It's got to be much more internal. I think the relationship that I have with my doctors now and just listening to them has been something that has been paramount in my life.
You know, I think not denying your symptoms and making sure that when you don't feel well, you say something to your doctor. And that's what Bob does now. And I think that's going to be the key to the success in the future.
Dr. Wexelman, what is the physician's role in establishing that give and take relationship between doctor and patient?
Well, it's a 50-50 partnership, and it has to be. You have to have a doctor that you can trust, that you can talk to, that will talk to you, and you in turn have to then listen to the doctor, ask your 3 important questions. What's wrong with me? What do I need to do about this? And what is it going to mean to me long term? And that's the way you develop that 50-50 relationship.
And I know for me, the relationship that I have with my doctors, the way that it works so much is that It's that bedside manner. It's like they care so much. Like, I need someone to be able to really care about me as much as possible. And that's why the 50-50 is important. I'm going to give you 50. I need 50 from you.
And you'll get it.
Right.
Where can our listeners go online and learn more?
SurvivorsHaveHeart.com. That's where you'll find my 6 tips.
Bob Harper, thank you so much for joining us. Dr. You as well. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neal Howard. Transcripts and audio of the program are available at healthprofessionalradio.com.au and also at hpr.fm. Be sure and subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, listen in and download at SoundCloud, and visit our affiliates page at hpr.fm and healthprofessionalradio.com.au.